Today's video is brought to you by eWin Racing, the best source for gaming chairs and desks for those long gaming sessions. We have a playlist for our eWin chair and desk videos linked in the video description. Save 30% off everything using the discount code TECHDEALS. More details at the end of the video.
Mike comes in with a question about the future. In fact, Mike is asking a follow-up question based upon a previous question that we gave an answer regarding, should I buy 12 or 16 cores in order to buy as much of the future as possible? And in discussing this, I had more to say. I know, we're all shocked, aren't we? What I want to say here is there are two schools of thought, and I don't want to make either one of them wrong. Some of you enjoy the process of tinkering. You don't want to leave well enough alone because you enjoy getting into your computer. Some people love the idea of building a new machine every year. In fact, we've got several regular fans who build computers for family and friends because it lets them build a computer more often without having to come up with the money themselves. They build it and hand it off, and that way they get to tinker and play with parts because it's their hobby. It's the same way as somebody who will turn wrenches in the garage on a car. Even if technically it doesn't make economic sense, just go buy a late model car, drive it, and don't mess with it. But they enjoy doing it. So I don't want to take that away from somebody who enjoys it.
Correct.
If you're the kind of person who wants to always be changing the parts in your computer, then buying a bit less and upgrading more often makes sense in the sense that buying Ryzen 9 5950X16 cores, if you want to upgrade in 2 years, pretty dumb unless you're doing content creation or something. Because for pure gaming, you're not going to need that in the next 2 years. That's silly. But if you want 5 years, it's not silly.
Not silly at all.
So Mike might be the kind of person, he wants to build and forget.
Just leave it.
He does not want to open the side panel of his computer for years. He'll have to open it probably in 2 or 3 years to do a graphics card upgrade. But aside from that, his motherboard, CPU, cooler, power supply, case, fans, etc. He wants to be like, I don't want the...
Move-in ready.
Yeah. He wants a move-in ready, fuss-free experience that does not require anything. And if that's you, if you're watching this and you go, look, I'll build a computer, I want to make it my own, and then I never want to touch it for as long as possible, then here's my advice. Buy every single thing you can afford. A Ryzen 9 5950X 16-core 32-thread chip is not crazy, even for just pure gaming. You don't need it today. 5 years from now is a long time. A long time. So if you want that kind of future, maybe 6 years, 2026, 2027, with a midlife GPU upgrade, makes sense. But if you love to tinker, buying top-of-the-line parts means you're just replacing top-of-the-line parts every year or two. It's like that GIF with the throwing the money out.
Genie, unlimited money.
Yes. Money printer go burr. But But in any case, buying like a 3060 Ti at a, well, normally the advice would be a Ryzen 7 5700X for $300, but those don't exist. And the 5600X is kind of stupid today. And, well, AMD chips aren't in stock anyway at the moment. I'm kind of stuck on CPU advice because the market is kind of wonky. I'm hoping that we get some reasonable options here shortly for either sub $200 6-core chips, $300 8-core chips. You know, the upcoming Rocket Lake chip, not the i9, but the i7, if the i7 11700K is like $300 to $350, that'll be interesting. That plus a 3060 Ti or a 3070 will get you 2 to 3 years of really good experience before it starts to fade in new games. And then you can tinker and upgrade.
Right.
But you notice how there's no really good lower end parts if you want to do it more often. See, a year ago, we would have said a Ryzen 5 3600
yeah.
for under $200 because they were like $179. We'd have said a B450 motherboard for $79 or $99 or even $100. And we would have said like a 1660 Super or RX 5800 XT, and then 18 months, 24 months upgrade, no big deal. But those price points don't exist now.
Nope.
Will they come back?
Doesn't look like it.
If those price points don't exist, what ends up happening is now we're comparing $450 8-core chips versus $550 12-core chips, in which case the 12-core chip wins. And we're comparing $700 3060 Ti's to $850 3070s to $1,300 to $1,400 38. I don't know what to tell you, folks. I mean, do you just go big because there's no small? Do you just say, screw it, I've got a $2,500 budget, I'm going to buy a machine or build a machine, and it better last a long time? This is a rough time to build a computer, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It makes it tough to do build and deal videos when it's like, what do you recommend people buy?
It makes it very hard.
Let us know what you think in the comment section below. This will be an interesting one.
eWin Racing has a wide selection of chairs to fit all shapes and size of gamers, ranging from petite to cuddly. They have something for every type of person. Not just sizes, but colors and material options as well, including red, blue, purple, pink, orange, and more, plus cloth and leather choices as well. We have over half a dozen chair and desk videos in a playlist in the video description, so be sure to check those out. We also have a special offer just for Tech Deals viewers. Save 30% off everything using discount code TECHDEALS using our link in the video description. We have used eWin gaming chairs for 3 years in our office, sitting on them for up to 8 hours during our marathon live streams. They are very comfortable, and we are happy to work with eWin to bring you this special discount and recommend eWin for all your gaming chair and desk needs.